they have the same brain as you do, but they are able to look into several games, analyze those games, and bring out the best options from each of the games. And with that, you'll find out that, well, one way or the other,
you keep
improving. And as you keep improving, you keep playing tournaments and you keep getting better and better.
So it's a combination of those books,
yes,
watching others play, and learning from your, learning from
your games.
Okay, all right. I think that's noted for all of us that want to improve in the game of chess. But let's talk about top players now. People who have attained that level. You want to say, okay, these are the best. So let's talk about the women's chess World Cup. The two players in the final. The two best female players.
Well, the two best female players, well, we can call them that because Uyifan is actually the second highest rated female player presently in the female. Yes, that's Uyifan, and she has been dazzling in the Women's World Cup presently, World Championship match presently. She has out of the 6 games that has been played, she has won 3.
Let me stop you a while. First, she has won 3, fine. What do you need to do to win? Maybe we should break it down for us. You get to the final, what are you expected to do to become the winner?
Well, there are challenge matches. Like, she lost, Uyifan was the champion from 2010, 2011, and she became the world champion at just the age of 16.
Okay.
And at 2011, after that, 2012, there was a women world championship, a total of
how many games do you need to
win
yes,
this particular championship? You need just to win 5 matches and have 1 draw. That's getting a total of 5.5 points. Now, apart from that, you could draw some, win some, as long as you get to the 5.5.
Cumulatively, it gets to 5 for 5.
Exactly. So, but presently, Uyifan is on 4.5, while Hannah Oshenina is on 1.5. And all she just needs is to get 1 win or 2 draws, and she has won the championship.
Okay, so, well, you've already revealed where your heart is. But, of course, do you see the tide turning?
Very, very difficult, because Uyifan has been sensational throughout the year. She has been so sensational. At the beginning of the year, she had tied for first in Gibraltar, which she lost out to GM Nigel Schultz in just tie breaks, and she had a very, very strong outing of 5.5 out of 13 in Tata Steel Group A, which is a very, very difficult group. And presently, she's just it for the women.
All right, Tunde, before I let you go, do you see any of our ladies matching up to, getting up to the level of these ladies you've described? Or we have a very long way to go?
We certainly do have a very long way to go, but I believe that with all these tournaments that have been coming up,
springing up here
and there, one way or the other, we'll find out that our ladies also, by competing against the men, will grow themselves into what they are supposed to become. And with that, presently we have 2 women international masters in the country, and this was gotten just at the last Olympiad.
Okay.
With that, as in, I tell you, a lot of ladies will get up to where they are supposed to be ranked in Africa.
All right, that was Tunde talking passionately about the game he loves so much, the game some of us know little about, and that's chess. So, Tunde Gushigu, I need to thank you very much for your time on the show, and hopefully you'll be able to join us next week.
Thank you, sir.
When we talk bar sports. We're going to go on a break now. When we come back, we'll be talking darts. But to whet your appetite, let's give you some highlights from the Darts Premier League.
Here's David Luiz. Cahill. Final minute of the half. David Luiz. Lampard. Oscar! And Chelsea get it right on the stroke of half-time.
Well, eventually, the possession pays off. Oscar it is who finishes it. Not showing much delight, Jose Mourinho. I think he recognised it's not been the best performance in the first half, but it's David Luiz breaking forward, and Frank Lampard does really well, finding the pass down the side for Oscar. For the first time, you get a player in that number 10 position. It's not the number 10 that they've got.
You're losing the league and you're losing the Champions League. So it's a very difficult moment for Chelsea, but I believe Chelsea with so much quality that they have in the team.
And this was an excellent goal. Yeah. Great one-touch football. And it didn't just start there. They started right at the back, swept up the park, and they did it in the first half. The fact that Chelsea had one shot on goal wasn't a telltale sign. The fact that Basel had so many attempts at goal in the first half, and in the second half they continued.
Yeah.
You know, if Chelsea had one attempt on goal in the first half and Basel didn't, but in the first half Basel had 3 or 4 attempts. And here,
well, that was that was Chelsea, and I thought we were going to be able to see some highlights of that. But of course, that was UEFA Champions League. Surprise, surprise! Chelsea lost, and they lost to FC Basel. And Jose Mourinho, well, a lot of people don't rate him as highly as they used to, especially with back-to-back defeats for Chelsea. But of course, we're not talking football now. We'll be talking darts, and I have people in the house who'll be talking darts. I mean, we're going to be, I mean, looking at darts. A whole lot of things in Lagos. The whole, I mean, globally, we're going to be looking at what is happening in that. But first, I need to introduce my guests on the show tonight. From my immediate right, let me quickly introduce Gbolan Oguntokun, who is the technical director of the Lagos Darts Federation. I hope I got it right.
Lagos Darts Association.
Lagos Darts, okay, Association. And of course, Joachim Idada. That doesn't like me calling him Guy, but of course, I will. But let's go straight into the issues that we have lined up today. I know you want to give us a brief history of the Lagos Mainland Dart Initiative that is currently running.
Yes, I would really want to do that because, but before I do that, I need to let our viewers know the background. I need to delve into, you know,
a brief history. Yeah.
Yes, we are coming from somewhere. We have gotten to a place, and we have a place we are headed for. So I need to let our viewers know exactly what. You see, permit me to go down.
Really?
Yeah. My chairman, the present chairman.
Okay, of the Darts Federation.
Of the Lagos State Darts Association. Yes, that's Prince Segun Olowu. You know, before he became the chairman, you know, we darters, we know ourselves.
Okay.
Because we had been going all over the
country,
all over the country, playing one game or the other. So we are bound to know one another. So before he became the chairman of the present Lagos State Darts Association, he had been worried sick about the inability, about the death of young darters
in the country.
Let me limit it to Lagos because at the National Sports Council we have Darts Federation. We have the Darts Federation
of Nigeria.
Under National Sports Council. We have Darts Association under. So, but let me limit it to Lagos. He has been worried sick about the death of young darters. So, as Providence will have it, he became the chairman.
Okay.
And at the inauguration by the by the Honorable Commissioner for Sports.
Okay.
Immediately after, at our inaugural meeting, he bared his mind. He told us what he wanted, and we all saw with him that we needed to move that forward. We needed to have, because we had and we still have old darters who are very good, but we need replacements for them. So based on that, he called us at our inaugural meeting, the very first meeting we held, and he told us what he wanted us to do. So we went into that. That was why we came up with this first
Just of recent.
Of recent, because I said I will come to the present, because what you are seeing on the screen,